We always, hussing up and puffing about women saying they're independent women, but you don't want one.
You don't want one.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want one, bro. Like, if you want a woman to pay 50-50, don't get mad when she start talking that talk about she independent and she don't need your ass.
And I don't think nothing wrong with every now and then the woman like, nah, babe, I got it this time. You've been looking out or whatever. Then I'm probably gonna be like, hey, nah, I got it, baby. But then she waved me out again. I'm gonna let her do her. Let her treat me sometimes.
My man pay all the bills. Okay, and if you buy all the toiletries and all the groceries, y'all breaking
It's
even.
really even anyway, right?
Even, that ain't no even, women.
That is not.
No toiletries and no groceries. Ain't no even. Me paying all no big
Have you brought groceries for a house?
Man, you can go to Dollar Tree alone, my girl. Y'all need to think about it, ladies. We're not honoring them. Yes! Welcome back. Episode 4, Nuthin Personal Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe and like our podcast. It is going to be a link on Facebook, Instagram, and all our handles, YouTube. I'm here today with the co-host, Reg the Realist.
Yep.
Co-host, Knucklehead Lou. Co-host, Angelique, Sugar Mama Sparks. And I'm your host, Willing to Love. Yeah! We've been having the last 3 shows has been real spicy. Take that off. Real spicy.
Right.
And tonight's topic is how much do you think a man is responsible for paying in a relationship, in a marriage, when you're dating? How much money do you think we responsible in taking care of this and taking care of that? Because sometimes these women think it all falls on the man. He the man. He coded me, so he better spend it. You know what I'm saying?
This spicy.
Huh?
This another spicy.
Yeah, this another banger. See, I see we got a lot of new women subscribers. So when we go live on next Sunday, we want to hear your comments. We need your feedbacks. So we need to all be on there every week on Sundays at 9:30 because we go live with the podcast. So tonight, who want to kick it off?
I'll kick it off.
My God, Reg the Realist said he'd kick it off tonight. Reg, so how do you feel? What do you feel about you being the man in a relationship? What is your role responsible? I mean, what is your role with the finances? With you being the head in a relationship?
Okay. Well, first off, I hate the notion of the women that just think like, well, I guess y'all could say the old school way, but just think like, oh, he's supposed to cover everything. A real man covers everything or whatever. No, I solely disagree with that. But I think if you
solely disagree, so that's with everything in you.
But now I feel if this your girl or whatever, and she's not working and she don't have it, of course, you got to provide. But if you over here, you making nice little money too, and you just want to be, I'm supposed to pay for everything, dinner, rent, like all that, I just think that, no, like, do your part, you know what I mean? So it don't have to be 50-50, but now, maybe if she make a little more, you might just even it out to 50-50. But if you make more, probably maybe do 60-40.
You talking about
you make more.
You talking about in a relationship, friendship, dating, or you talking about in a marriage?
In the dating part, I was told when I was younger. I'm gonna go in level. Okay, right, it's level. So in the dating part, I used to have the mindset when I was younger. They're like, oh, man, I'm taking out, I gotta pay for this, I gotta pay. I used to think that.
Yeah.
And my uncle was like, well, no, you don't do it like that because now she finna get comfortable. Now, of course, this is like when you just dating. So he's like, no, she gonna get comfortable even when you got it. Sometimes see if she gonna offer.
Who is your uncle? Is it Knucklehead Lou? Who is your uncle? What made you think Unc is right there?
Unc say, he's like, hey, even when you got it, sometimes just hold off. See if she gonna offer.
How was you raised? What was you raised? Because it's all about people's background and what they seen and grew up in standards.
Well,
so how was you raised, Reg?
Okay, like you say in the maybe see the old school way, the grandfather.
I said, how was you raised?
How was I raised?
Yes.
What did you see?
What did I see? My pops was the breadwinner.
Mm-hmm.
But my mama was a hustler too.
Mm-hmm.
So my mama was gonna get her own or whatever and still look out. But of course, he took care of more. He held more than the load. He carried most, but she still did, she did her part too. So
right.
I think that's how it should be. You gotta do your part. You just don't just let me spend all my money and then like you just got your money.
But sometimes you spend your money, but what about the part where she taking care of the kids, washing the clothes, handling the house, feeding you, cooking? Do you give her that 50-50 in that area, in those areas?
I should. I think so.
You think you should?
But
have you done that?
We worked together. Yes, I have.
Okay.
We worked together.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So in them departments, in the past I've done it. I'm gonna take today. You know what? I'm gonna take the clothes to the laundromat or something like that. So it's supposed to be all work together. That's how it works, right? So it shouldn't be one person. Oh, no, these dishes right here, that's the woman's thing. This right here, this the man. No, we work together.
So your wife take out garbage too, and your girlfriend take out garbage?
No.
Okay.
I'm just
trying to see how you was raised.
But I wouldn't do. I ain't better be doing the kids' hair or nothing either. You know what I mean? So,
see, I just want to see how you was raised.
So, right. I mean, but that's obviously no.
Okay.
But dishes, it would seem like people be like, oh, that's the woman's thing.
Yeah,
no,
growing up.
No, if I see this in here or something like that.
I love fruity.
Right. But if I see this in here, but if she didn't get to it somehow, she tired of something, and I see these ladies in here, I'm gonna go ahead, let me throw some music on, throw some little Wayne song. Let me knock these dishes out real quick.
You sound like you're a decent dude, bro. You sound like you're a decent dude.
So
I ain't dating you, but you sound like you're a decent dude.
But that idea, like a real man does it all, anything, that's bullshit. I don't.
So you got a problem with a man who does it all?
No.
So he not a real man?
No.
That's what I'm just trying.
There's nothing wrong with it.
He said his branches and I'm finding different branches to pull on.
There's nothing wrong with it at all. If that's what you do, to each his own, y'all. That work. You know what? Do what works for your relationship.
Hey!
Do what works for you.
I felt that.
Do what works for your relationship.
I felt that thing.
But if mine don't work, I think we both need to play a part.
Okay, here's my question. Is your perception based on what you saw? Because you said yourself your mother was a hustler. So would you look at it differently if she stayed at home all the time?
Nah, because if my mama wasn't a hustler and she just is a stay-at-home person, I know my pops would be like, okay, I'm gonna do more then. You know what I mean?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Is your perception based off what you saw? Like most men feel like, they be like, girl, grind it out because I saw my mama grind it out. Well, it's her damn fault because I might not want to grind it out.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay,
it ain't what I've seen in the past.
But okay, so I hate the term 50-50 because it's not. Nobody's gonna ever feel like what they're doing is 50-50. Right. It's really 100-100.
I ride 100.
You can
100 all.
Never think that you can go to work 40 to 50 hours a week, take care of kids, cook dinner, fucking suck your man, do the whole 9 yards, and think that you're gonna tell me, hey, we splitting this comment bill. Go to hell. Go straight to hell. Something is gonna lack. The reason why they did it back in the day when he paid everything, because she took care of the entire house. Now, me personally, in the world that we live in today, I do think 2 incomes are better than 1. That's just my mindset.
Facts.
I feel like do what works for you. I have not. Do I subscribe to the fact of a man paying all the bills? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because I know as a woman, if you do, I'm a mathematical person. You ever broke down them numbers? Then he can pay $1,200 rent. If you pay the utilities, I promise you, you are only maybe $200 shy, and that's give or take a bill or two.
Right.
But some women are really obsessed with the idea, my man pay all the bills. Okay, and if you buy all the toiletries and all the groceries, y'all breaking even.
It's really even anyway, right?
But like I said, I think that to ask a woman to split
That ain't no even. That ain't no even, women.
That is not.
No toiletries and no groceries. Ain't no even me paying all no bills.
Have you brought groceries for a house?
Man, you can go to Dollar Tree or Walmart.
Don't even think about it, ladies. We're not honoring that.
Y'all buying extra where a gallon of detergent is $6 and it only wash 3 loads because ain't no damn bubbles. Y'all buying dish soap. That's all it say on the bottle. We're getting the stuff that make a house a home. Plug in, the diffuser, the good detergent, the good towels. Because y'all have a mofo with the gas station washcloth that turn the cardboard when you wet it. Groceries for a family of 4 is, if you're cooking, minimum $200 a week. $200 a week. You know, you can add, right? It's 4 weeks in a month. That's $800. Blink your good eye.
Well,
that's
a good woman that's cooking like that, cause I ain't.
Cause really, like no BS. If I cook 4 days out of the week, a leftover is in tune. Maybe 1, 2 go out days. But I think that we get so wrapped up in the playing the numbers game or the role game. Now I will say this, in my opinion, when we start blurring the lines, like you was like, well, certain stuff ain't gender specific. You know, a man can do this.
Right.
That's all fine and dandy, but then the lines get blurred because now what's for a man and what's for a woman? Like, what do you gotta do work for your house?
Right.
But there are certain things I don't ever want a man to think I can do. Right. I'm not mowing no damn grass.
You're not shoveling the snow.
I'm not shoveling the snow.
Driveway,
none of
that.
I'm not ever taking out the garbage.
Right.
Ever. Like, unless it's just me and my daughter there. I'm not.
Right.
There are certain things that I'm just not gonna do. Now, dishes, cleaning up, bathroom. I feel like if your mama raised you right, you would have to know how to do that for yourself. If you didn't have a woman, I would hope you knew how to do all of these things for yourself. With that being said, like I said, you have to do what works for you and what you saw. Now, the only thing I don't subscribe to is a man who think if I pay all the bills, you got to do what I say. That's where it's going to go.
That's another branch.
That's where it's going to go.
And that's legit. That's legit.
It is legit. Now, I know me, and I think it's
you belong to me now.
It's a very hard pill for some women like to be completely kept.
Yeah.
I promise you, it's gonna go. I've been making my own money since I was 12. Right. If I ask you for $40 and you ask me for what, I might choke you. So, or it's gonna piss me off in a way
I don't want it.
Right. You know what? Keep it. So I think that you have to figure out, first of all, the mate that you're with. Second of all, expectations. That's something that people don't discuss when they are dating. Everybody has an expectation of a gender in their mind that nobody verbalizes with the other person. So in my mind, if I think a real man pay all the bills, protect, he open doors, he pump my gas, he fill my tank, he do this. In my mind.
Right.
I ain't never told you that.
You got your list, right?
Now, we get together, you keep looking for me to give you 100 on this comment bill. And you'll never open my door. I'm over here boiling. I ain't never told you what I expected you though. And your man, you like, well, I think a woman's supposed to cook, clean, give me pussy, give me head when I want it. Don't nag, don't say shit. Let me go to the strip club and watch the game. Don't complain. And she only doing the best 2 out of 5. So we both are at a loss. Right. So I think that you have to establish the parameters that you want. I think personally, I think that throwing away the old adage of a man providing is a catch-22, because y'all want to split the bills, but y'all still want to be the head of the household. And money don't make you the head. Being a leader makes you the head. Right. You have to know how to be able. I have to trust your leadership. It ain't what you make. It ain't what you take care of. Because I know some women that make twice as much as their husband. He's still the leader, and he still run that thing. How you gonna run that thing? But it all has to be, spoken on. It has to be touched. Like a lot of how you were raised is going to play a role. If you a girl who come from a single parent household, it is very hard to understand. Let him lead. Trust what he say. Let him, because that's not what you saw. So it's hard to relinquish all of them rights. Like, I'm supposed to just trust you. You gonna guide me. Right. Ooh, that's a lot.
You've been kind of quiet.
You awfully quiet, Lou. What you got to say?
So what's your take on this?
I think he just soaking it
in.
He thinks out the box, ladies and gentlemen. So when he come, he's coming. Come on.
I agree with both of y'all, but I'm also, I was raised by about my mother. My father was in my life, but he stayed in Mississippi, so I look at life totally different. You know what I'm saying? So,
so you was the man of the house then,
right? Me personally, I feel like depends on what a man bring in. You know, if a man bring in enough money to take care of the house, he should take care of the house. That's how I feel. I feel like if he bringing in that money to take care of the house, why not do it? You know, and a woman, you know what I'm saying, if she's working, you know, she doing like you said, she taking care of the house. She buying stuff for the house, making the house a home. If you make my house a home, I'll take care of it. I do what I gotta do to pay the bills, you know, the utilities and all that stuff. Now, one thing I have a problem with is, it's like you say, it's expectations, it's communication. That's the biggest thing when it comes to finances in any type of relationship. Because you gotta sit down and talk about it. You make a budget. You say, okay, this is how much we're gonna spend. If I sit down with you and we make a budget, I'll take care of the bills. If you go outside that budget, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? So, say, just case in point, you know, if you go out there and make a bill yourself that's not in that budget, that's your bill. Don't expect for me to pay it, because I'm not going to pay it. I'm going to take care of the household. I take care, like me personally, I don't mind taking care of the household. You know, all the bills. You know, if she can't do it, I got her back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel about it. I don't believe in that. I'm not a big advocate about that 50-50 stuff. That stuff don't exist. It don't exist at all. There's no way a woman is going to, I don't care how much she makes.
I got a question. Okay, what is this? You just go out right now and you meet Rihanna. Right. Y'all get married.
Right.
It's no way in hell.
Yeah, but you got to remember though, bro. You're talking about a rich person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all, your wife.
First of all.
Okay, forget Rihanna. Forget Rihanna.
No. Let me just say this. Let me say this real quick. This is what's wrong with men, bro. We always, you know, hussing up and puffing about women, saying they're independent women, but you don't want one.
Don't want.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want one, bro. Like if you want a woman to pay 50-50. Don't get mad when she start talking that talk about she independent and she don't need your ass. And then you in the house looking stupid because she talking that talk. And what you gonna say?
She making moves.
She just like, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And this real talk, man. You could and I'm not saying I'll pay like every 100% just because I want to have a chokehold on my girl or my or who I'm with. It's more so to show her how a woman should be treated. You know what I'm saying? How a woman should be treated. And not only that, even if that's not how she feels she should be treated, every woman wants a reflection, especially if she had a father in her life. Right. That's who she'll fall in love with. That's what you want your girl to do. Her father took care of her whole life. That's what her father is going to preach to her. Don't mess with a man that can't take care of you. So when you meet a woman that's willing to let you take care of her, man. Take care of that woman, man. And if she is giving 50%, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, take it.
Okay. Steve Harvey,
can I ask you? No, this how I feel though. Can I ask you?
He always grown and says,
can I ask you a question? I like the question. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Let him go.
If a woman give me 50-50, you know what I'm gonna do with the 50-50? Put up her 50-50. Put it up. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it up.
Because a real woman don't want her man to break his back and kill himself. So I'm gonna help you. Because
ain't no woman gonna leave you out there like that. No. If she is, you that shouldn't be your woman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you when I come into the relationship saying I want to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at my woman, how I look at my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my woman out here want from another man. I don't want my woman out here want from another man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of home. That's how I feel, man. You know what I'm saying? Now the 50-50 stuff,
like you said,
that is impossible.
Because guess what? You gotta pay the cost. Unfortunately, that old age saying, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Inadvertently, he who he who make that money kind of, a woman not gonna respect you. If we splitting them bills like that, if you literally the type talk about
if you
the
gonna tell the whole
I
truth.
need your $4.50, I need half on the comment.
I mean, I don't think she won't just respect us.
No,
I'm not gonna.
Let me say this: if it becomes where you're dependent on it, like y'all for real, nigga, we roommates. We're roommates. I had my sister move in and split this with $4.50. You understand what I'm saying?
That's how they think.
And even if a woman
That's
won't
how they
admit
think,
it,
man.
it gets
So can I
compromised.
ask you a question? I want to ask because you say you want to ask me a
You
question.
asking all the questions.
No, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Ask
Ask me a
another
question.
question.
Go
It's
ahead.
over.
Okay. So I have a question with you. Would you mess with a woman that make more money than you?
Woo! Come on, branches. His ego wouldn't let him.
Because if it is, then that means
I'm not okay. Look. If I run into a girl that I like or whatever, and then I just find out she make more, I'm not gonna be like, well, I don't like you. No, I'm not gonna do that. I go, but so I'm not gonna say yeah. I would. But
So what would you expect?
but let me tell you what I'm gonna do though. I would, but I'm gonna find myself because it's gonna be just in my nature. I'm gonna be going above my means. I'm just to show her like I can handle my own. So probably to my question that I can never answer, if your wife or the person you with, they just became rich or something like that. Now they weren't rich at first. They hit like they got rich. Now like they expenses is going up. Now y'all moved to this big old house or whatever, paying $1,000 worth of rent, $10,000 whatever.
I'll become stepman.
How? Because that's what I'm saying.
No, but
Because
you
have to provide. Like,
No,
it's
it's not my
and
ego.
me knowing me, I'll still be like, man.
But it's not my ego.
I gotta hold my weight.
It's
Knowing
not my
I can't
ego.
afford
But that's
this.
what you just missed the vital point that he said.
Right.
It's your ego.
It's
that's
your
bothering
ego.
her.
It's
You
not my
can't-
ego.
You're
that's
trying to
gonna make me
compete
do
where
that,
you
bro.
can't
I'm
compare.
not paying the bills because of my ego. I'm paying the bills because I have the means too.
Okay.
Who do you think manage money better? Who would you think manage money better? Women or men?
Oh, it's a split.
Yeah, because I really think that's a trick question. Because
You do?
So-
both. Yeah, I think both. I think
it
depends on the person. Because
You
they
think it
can be
depends on the
different.
person?
Yeah, some women probably
But
got shopping
I do-
addiction. I mean,
Some women have shopping addiction.
Yeah.
Some men,
I
money
know.
burn a hole in
My
their
man
pocket.
got gambling addiction. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
so
Some men
that
are
really depends on the person.
frivolous, but I think
Oh,
in a
if you want to
relationship-
say women are more disciplined, I have to say that.
No. I'm not saying that. Like with.
Like with Nuthin. Before y'all go into another subject, I want to give my opinion. Can I
Okay,
talk?
go ahead.
Then
Wait a minute,
we can pull another
You got the
branch.
flow. You got the flow.
Alright. Well, my opinion is like in a relationship, I'm gonna talk like if I'm trying to date somebody. If I'm dating somebody, my whole thing is I'm trying to woo you. I'm trying to get you to let your guards down. And how you have a woman to let their guards down, you make them feel comfortable. You make them feel secure. So in that process, I'm paying for dinner. I'm paying for everything we do. You will never, if you dating willing to love, you will never have to go in your pocket for anything during our
You got to
dating
get them
process.
messages, them DMs.
Hey, they already coming. They already. We just add a couple more.
Tell me this stuff.
What do you mean by anything though? Like dating?
Yes,
Like she stay in her apartment, you stay in your apartment, that type of dating?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. I'm paying her rent.
Oh, okay,
You
that's
just
what
said
I'm
like
talking
moving.
about.
Hey,
Oh, you talking like
you
going
talking
out?
about the court.
Oh,
Yeah.
you talking about court?
Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody, I think that's
I know
No,
every
no.
men be
No.
thinking women.
That's
Okay, I
dumb,
paid
right?
last time,
Oh,
so you
no.
paid
Yeah.
me for the
Yeah.
movies this time.
But I'm not gonna lie though.
That's
I'm not gonna lie though.
loose.
I done been in old relationships that I did like that. Even though I came with that mask, I'm gonna pay for this. I'm paying for this because we just started. I'm trying to woo her, like you said. I still like the women that be like, I done had some.
It's no problem with
like,
that.
No,
You know
man, you
what?
ain't finna
It's
pay
no
for this
problem.
again.
We all like that. We all like
I'ma
that.
sit back. I ain't gonna. First I'm gonna be like. First I'm gonna be like, no, I got it. Now she say it again. I'm gonna step back.
I had
First of
one
all,
of
we
those-
like to treat y'all
I had
like
a-
y'all like treating us. We like that look y'all get on y'all face.
I had a friend of mine tell me one time, and it made pretty good sense to me. And it's the knucklehead part of me. It made pretty good sense to me. He said, if I take a female out on a date, neither one of us know where it's going, so we should pay for our own dinner. it made total sense to me. It made really total sense to me. Like, we don't know how far this gonna go. You should pay for your dinner. We coming to meet up with each other. You want to date me just like I want to date you. Show me you want me like I want you. You pay for your dinner,
Guess what?
and I pay for my
Let me
dinner.
tell you something.
Hey,
Y'all
The sperm chases the egg. That's the egg chases the sperm.
If you with a woman like that means you not really attracted to her.
No. You know how you
That's not true.
Y'all
That's not
basically,
true.
I think when you do
That's
that,
not true.
you basically friend zoning
Yeah,
yourself.
No, that's not true.
You stuck right
That's
here.
not true.
We just gonna be friends.
That's
and we
not
gonna
true.
just go out.
And
I think,
That's
okay,
not
this is
true.
what I
wait a
feel.
minute,
That is not true.
no, I ain't gonna let y'all bombard me and get me sideways. That's in the dating process. I'm doing that. In the marriage process, I feel like we become one. So I don't feel like this your money, this my money. In the marriage process, I feel like we need one account. We all put our money in the account. So whatever's in the account, we taking care of the bills, we taking care of everything. You don't want to get into that. This is my account, this is your account. It's all right for you to have another savings account.
Right.
That's perfectly fine. But if you gonna become one, you need to become one all the way around, because it'll mess things up, man.
So a house account, and then I got mine, you got yours.
Exactly.
And as long as I put what's in the house account, you can't worry about what I did on my account. It's mine.
That come with what I said with budget, man. You get a joint account, and look, you put this much in a week, I put this much in a week, and we pay the house bills with this. That's how it happened. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have to have my money separate.
Right.
I'm not on that no more once I get married.
Exactly.
Once you get married to me, or we won. This is
But
our money.
But
This is
how
our
you kind of
bag.
like, she kind of looking at it like, dang, but Willie, you used to pay for all this stuff.
I'm still paying for all of it. We just got a big bag together. I'm just going in our big bag and paying this and paying that. Let's really become one when you want.
Facts,
You know that'd be the problem. We still be individual. You still talking about your money, man. Wait a minute, baby. I married you. I put a ring on. Y'all said put a ring on it. I put a ring on it. So we shouldn't hold nothing back from each other when you become married. I'm not holding nothing back.
Well, that's a dream.
And the Bible said, "What a man treasure is, so is his heart." So if you can't invest in your woman and pay for this and that, where's your heart at? All right. So basically, I believe in the two shall become one. So I don't feel like I'm tricking. I don't feel like I'm doing. And to give you my background, I do come from a home where my dad was the breadwinner. My mom, she worked sporadically 2 or 3 years. She was doing hair and stuff. Then I seen her be a stay-at-home mom, so I seen my dad get up early in the morning. He used to be a butcher. Then come home, he fixed cars in the evening. So he was the breadwinner, but my mom raised us. My dad missed a lot of events of ours, maybe some basketball games and stuff growing up, but my mom took care of all that. My uncles filled in spots like that where my daddy missed events and stuff like that, but that's what I seen, and I pride myself off making enough money and taking care of my family. That makes me feel better as a man. That makes me feel like a whole man. I see a lot of friends that they try to live off women and get apartments and everything all in women's name. It's like, man, you can't stand on your own, bro. Like, that don't make you feel bad. That don't make you feel. They try to take advantage of women. That's all a lot of people try to do, man. They try to find women that's weak.
That's low self-esteem.
There's low self-esteem that they know they really don't want to marry and see in the long run. They just want to use y'all up, man.
Because some women just want a man. They don't really.
So some women actually know that that's happening, but they like, I want them around, I want them to
Yeah,
hang
some
out.
people just
So
don't
I'm
like
gonna
being
deal
alone.
with it. Like, you definitely gotta know, like, come on, you ain't that naive. Like,
No,
you know
some
what
women
you're
are
doing.
that naive,
Yeah, that
or sometimes if you saw a certain, like he said, what you saw will kind of play a role on what you tolerate.
Right.
If you never saw that, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to tolerate it because that's just not how you were conditioned. if you were conditioned to do, if you was conditioned seeing women take care of men, it don't seem that far-fetched to you.
Right.
If you was conditioned seeing your father make the money, your brain look at that as like, if that makes me less than to not provide for my home. So that's where the, you know, and
upbringing comes.
Upbringing plays a major role, and you want to be present. Like, it was being Mary Jane, the Latino reporter. She was soaring high, doing everything. She was Mary Jane boss, and she used to diminish her husband. Like, they were getting a divorce, and she was like, "You're always this, and this." And he was like, "If I was as big as you are, who would be here for our children? I'm at every parent-teacher conference. I allowed you to be who you are." So people have to pay attention to the roles that if you want me to stay out, you want these children to thrive, you want me to pour into them, one of us is gonna have to we gotta raise them.
And that's why so what works for you, what works
so
for
you have to figure out what works, and you have to figure out what angle you wanna take with it.
So would you take it vice versa? Would you do that for a man?
What?
What a man will do for a woman?
Stay at home and
let a man stay at home. He making sure everything.
I never want. Okay, I'll be honest. I never aspired to be a stay-at-home mom. Like that's not an aspiration of mine.
Okay.
So I don't want to be with Mr. Mom either. I don't. I just don't. That's just not my thing.
Right.
I know some people who are.
So what type of man do you like? Since we got a lot of viewers, and I know I got a lot of male friends, and I don't see no ring on your fingers. So I want to know, what type of man do Miss Sugar Mama like?
I like a provider. I want to feel protected. I want to feel a level of security. You know the basics.
What's the basics?
Protect, provide, attentive, assertive. I don't think anybody wants a pushover.
Aggressive?
No.
Okay.
Aggression and assertiveness are not one and the same.
Okay.
They're not. And it took me years to learn.
I want to see what you gonna.
It took me years to learn that, but they're not one and the same. You know, just a man's man. I prefer. Like, so I don't want no pretty man. I don't want you primping in front of the mirror. I don't want you trying to look better than me. I don't want you.
So you want a man that's a handyman.
I do like truck driver, construction, or just you can be artistic too. Cause I'm not. There isn't just one size fit all. Different people spark different things in you. I like intelligence. I like, and I ain't talking about book sense. Great conversation or somebody who got a well-versed mind. That's stimulating enough. I like somebody who got some grind in them. I will use the term hustle or grind. You have to make me feel like whether you work day or tomorrow, you're gonna get it done.
You're gonna get it done, yeah.
I don't want no I know it's gonna sound bad. Like men that complain a lot. It's really because unfortunately it is a double standard, and you all are not given the space or the capacity to really fold. Like, we could complain all day long. The minute y'all complain, we're like, oh, shut your mouth.
Yeah, a little bit.
And so it's not fair. And it's not that I wouldn't want you to be able to have that space.
Complain about what?
Just
some men are just complaining.
Babe, you been working a lot. Like, you ain't.
I've dated a man who complained that I work too much.
That you work too much?
I think that's the opposite, right? Like, I don't like.
But you don't know how I work.
No, but see, man, that's.
But
it goes back to
but was he willing to step in?
So here's the thing.
And fulfill.
The truth of the matter was, I think it was like you talked about ego and a woman making more than you. Mm-hmm. Some men will act like they're okay with that, but they aren't. It's a bruise to your ego.
I'll be totally okay with it.
So
I will be totally.
But here's the thing. The truth of the matter is,
you know what? But just to talk about what you just said, though, I think women.
That's another.
I think that women that makes a great deal of money know the value of money.
Yeah.
I think women that don't make that much money don't know the value of money. So I will rather.
You just said that the women is better with the money than us.
What you mean?
No, you're misinterpreting what he said.
No, it sounds like. So what you mean? Like what you mean?
No.
I'm saying that women that make a lot of money.
Right.
We know about know about that dollar. What we require is different than a broad who cleans $25K a year.
Exactly.
We different.
They totally different. Like night and day.
Yeah.
When it comes to money, to
And life.
managing money, and
Yeah.
to knowing, like if you mess with a woman that make more money than you, she can put you up.
She gonna put you on game.
Yes.
She can
Exactly.
put you up on game. Which with a
Well-
woman that don't make more money than you.
And what you like when you ask me that question, that's another thing really like. So I would date somebody that make more because I still know my hustle. I'ma still be grinding like trying to just hold my own regardless. You know what I mean? So
But you gotta know the difference between holding your own and trying to compete where you don't compare. If she come out the gate making a certain amount of money because of who she is, you're in a losing race if in your mind you trying to kill yourself. I'm gonna make as much as she make.
Right.
No,
Ends
you
is
all
mean like a motherfucker.
you right.
I'm
You
happy.
find a
Ends is
lifestyle to live to balance both y'all.
And she has to make you comfortable
Yeah.
with that and still be a real
Let you be
chick
the man.
and still be, you know what I'm
And
saying,
that is
submissive.
very hard for a lot of women because the reality is when you've been independent for so long,
Yep.
like it's touchy because
That's
some
why
men
men are
they be having
terrified.
their chest
Yeah,
all up, and a
that's
lot of
why-
men are misogynistic or have this primitive mindset, and then unfortunately, and this might be cultural, like we discussed before. Like you said with them words, it won't be intentional, but before you know it, y'all you can only talk so tough.
Right.
Make with your quarters now I got to say something that's gonna make you feel away.
Right. And in all honesty,
I'm well with the
that's
words.
why it take a special man to deal with a woman like that.
Absolutely.
Because most men are afraid of them, terrified of them.
Mhm.
Won't even go close to them, man. And
Yeah, because you know, some of them women got them mouths, man.
Not
Man,
to mention,
quick.
Can't take- I
a
can't
lot
take
of
that.
women.
like nigga, get your broke ass.
But-
on.
but-
I'm not
but-
that
A lot of
last
women
but-
misinterpret
Now you
financial.
goofy.
You can have money. Don't
you go
Nah, you got the money. You a goofy. though.
money don't really make you a leader.
Right, I hear you.
So some
That's what people. That is.
that's the misconception.
Yeah, that's what
Women
everybody
will
think.
think that the dude with the most money, you know, he the boss. Boss is a mental state. If you're really the leader and the man of the head of the house,
yeah,
you looking at the front, back, side. You're
Yeah.
covering us.
yeah.
But
You
they
can
not
say that.
looking at it like
You
that.
can
The
say
women
that.
not looking at it like
You
that.
can say that, but you still need money.
You definitely know. I'm not gonna say you don't need money, but I'm saying you already know. We all know some fools with a whole lot of money
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
who have nothing but just their money.
You can be making less money and your wife make more, but you
Nobody
can be
will
the
know.
one with the brains.
Yeah,
like, maybe
absolutely.
we should do this. If we do this, this will get us more money. We shouldn't invest in that. We should
Yeah.
do this. Let's,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's.
But and with women, like men have to understand that a woman is a woman.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, she's a woman.
Exactly.
She wants certain things. So you shouldn't be intimidated by them because they still want to be loved.
Now I still
You know what
think
I'm
when
saying? So-
women make more like say if you get time with that woman, the dude ain't gonna really be like, I make more than you get out. Women, when y'all they get mad, they gonna bring that shit up.
No, men
Like,
do it. Men
so
do
men
it.
broke
Men
ass.
do it.
Oh,
Men
men
do
do
it.
it. It ain't really as
Men
cool.
do
it.
But when they said they
Men
just
do
they
it.
just
Men
they
do it.
going for the soul.
Men do
They
it.
trying to go for
The
the
truth
soul.
of the matter is, men do it. It just hurts your feelings when a woman does it.
Okay.
It's expected for a man to pop off and say, "It's my house," or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
easily. But the minute a woman say it, oh, now we wrong. Did it? You brought it on yourself.
But what you said earlier is a key thing. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to be that strong woman,
Yeah.
I need to balance you out.
You have to.
I need to balance you out for you to be that strong person. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just by yourself, you just going to be an
And
evil
you
woman.
need
your
to
whole
have a
life.
type of man that can handle that type of
And
woman.
yeah.
Hey, you can be big, bad in the office, but
But
when
that's
you get
why I
here,
said, but I still said, the only time I see the 50-50 is maybe if she make, if she make a way more than you, you
No.
still gotta come up to, you can't,
No.
I can't, like, nah.
We should live
I'ma just make sure I take care of the household
We find
stuff.
because my
then.
thing is like we both said, as far as have the conversation.
Right.
Cause she might make $200,000 and be okay with living a $75,000-$80,000 lifestyle. Everybody who make the money don't want to spend down to the dime.
90% of the time, that's what she doing. If she make $200,000,
Yeah,
she's
she would.
living a $100,000
life.
lifestyle.
And half the women that you see really flat show off what they making, or you know what I'm saying. It's either because they ain't really come from, you know, like it's like a clout thing, mental. Like I worked hard, I earned this, but different as you grow, different things mean something to you.
Right.
You might always like a nice bag. Some women just like purses. Some women like nice shoes. Some women like stocks. Different stuff is gonna light your fire in a different way. But if you go into these relationships with the mindset like, I want to be the one to make the most, so no, you gonna cut yourself off at the knees.
Matter of fact, you will sell yourself.
Because a man, even if he start off making more and she soar past you, y'all still know how to have that
Equal
thing
balance.
together, that equal balance with y'all flying together. Cause like Will said, we won. We can get married.
Right.
You fly, I fly.
I'll give you a prime example, man. You know, it's guys out here that put their girl through college.
Mm-hmm.
Go to college, become a registered nurse. And making almost $150,000 to $200,000 a year. She can
Absolutely.
skyrocket over you, but you put her through church, you put her through college, and now everything
That's like an
is sky high with
investment.
y'all. Exactly, it's an investment, man.
It's an
And that's and like Will said earlier, you invest in what you want.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna invest in what you want. So
Right.
why not?
You ain't gotta
Why
work.
not?
Don't
Like you
have to
said,
go to
that's
school.
right.
Don't
right.
cheat yourself,
I'm taking
treat
care.
yourself. If you kind of stay in the mindset of, I'm gonna find somebody in my tax bracket or below, you cutting yourself off. Cause you're not.
And what you said earlier, because you thought about it when I first asked you, like, would you mess with a woman that make more money?
No,
than you?
I thought, yeah.
You thought about it?
I like to think before I talk.
Right.
We on
but-
camera, so I had to make sure I thought about
Right.
that.
So guys that do think like that think like, hey, I want a woman that don't make more money than me. You have to realize that she don't make more money than you, and you trying to get her to go 50-50, it's not gonna work. Because then she's gonna be coming to you for the extra stuff that she wants.
Okay, so
The
let's go.
extra
Let's
stuff.
jump off to another branch.
Okay.
Another branch is, could you allow your woman, a lady, to spoil you?
Go Dutch?
No,
No.
to spoil
To
you.
take care of you.
Take care of me?
Yeah, to spoil you.
Man.
She the boss. She got that work. Could you allow her to spoil you like you know, you
Hey.
send flowers and stuff to women's job,
Hey.
and she just shows off all the time.
Hey, I'll walk up to my front counter at work and get him with a smile on my face. Hey, look.
For how long though?
Right, because they be like, man, who went friends
However, how long she wanna do it.
Okay, and then after a while,
Nah, bro.
It's gonna make.
after a while,
Stroke my ego, goddammit.
Hey,
Stroke my ego.
Let me treat you now, baby. I mean,
Nah.
I'm letting you know I appreciate it.
Stroke
though.
my ego,
But
baby.
damn, baby, let me. Hey,
Spoil
don't
me,
do too much.
spoil
Don't
me.
overdo
Country
it.
boy, you ain't gonna go.
Spoil me.
Don't overdo it.
Don't front you off.
Don't overdo it, baby. But I appreciate it. I love it. You know what I mean?
Man, you
Let me treat you sometime, baby. I got
Boy
you.
me like what? Take me out? I'll pay for everything?
Everything.
Pay for
Like,
everything?
yes, like you it.
Oh,
you
real. Open my
daddy.
door, drive.
You ain't respecting no woman.
Hey, open my door,
Unless she
drive.
unless she
your
let
garbage
her
too,
Take
out your garbage too.
Hey, if she want, hey man, look,
You ain't gonna
look,
honor that.
I'm an equal opportunist, bro. If she want to, why not?
You talk a good game.
I'm just telling the truth. Hey, look, who is me to turn my hand? Hey, I want it. If you want to give it to me, why not be taking
Will,
it?
Hey.
you letting a woman spoil you?
I have had a woman to do that to me, and it was a great thing. It was great. It was great gestures. I have never had that before, but I didn't feel
You
right.
felt uncomfortable.
I did not even. And people in my family to this day call me fools. Like, Martin, she was crazy about you. You know, she was.
Because let me tell you what.
Everything.
Can I ask you something? Can I want to ask both of you? I want to ask Will. I want to ask Will. I want to ask both. I want to ask Will and you something.
I want to get on the outcome.
I hear him.
like the
But I want to ask both of you y'all something.
Ask them after.
Because I really don't. I don't know.
She would cook me stuff that she thought I liked. She'd call my sisters. What do Willie like? She'd call me over.
I love them type of women.
She'd have it ready.
Find out about me.
Yeah, she
Real.
would
Oh,
buy
my
clothes, cologne, everything, and I don't know it's because I was the younger Willie. I was
the extra.
the 25-year-old Willie, but I liked it, but I didn't like it. I felt less than because she was a nurse then too. Now, I think I was construction worker. I didn't work at the steel mill, so she had money and she wanted, and I felt like you trying to buy me.
Mhm.
She was willing to pay.
Right. She was willing to love. She was willing to pay.
Yeah, like, man, you trying to buy this thing, man. You can't buy this thing.
Okay, so what was the outcome?
I let her ride. I got her
But
back
you
to
told
dinner.
like, was that the reason? You told her the reason?
I didn't tell her that was the reason, but I felt like she wasn't the most attractive woman too. So I feel like
she was doing it.
That's what I was gonna say.
She wasn't the most
That's
attractive woman.
I want to ask y'all a question though, just piggybacking off of that.
But everybody in the family said she looked good, Mark.
I want to ask you.
You crazy, uncles, everybody.
Would y'all mess with an older woman?
Yeah.
Okay, then well you'll get taken care of, cause older women gonna take care of you. Older women gonna take care of you.
No, go ahead.
Let me explain. Older women gonna, if you are young, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Women mature 10 times faster than men.
Mm-hmm.
And there is nothing a man that's younger than a woman could teach her. Nothing. So if you with her, she's teaching, she's putting you on game.
You crazy.
And you ain't nothing.
You crazy.
Ain't nothing.
It's some old food out
It
here.
is some old food, but he got a point.
Hey, look.
That older established woman that don't want nothing from you, but her dick and both
want
of
nothing. She will.
She's
and
giving
guess
you the
what?
world.
If she a nice lady, so that y'all telling me that y'all would you date Rihanna?
Hell yeah.
She's going to spoil you.
Yeah, but that's a different.
Would you date Rihanna?
But that's a different.
She's going to spoil you.
That's a
I'm just letting y'all know.
different-
Like, what y'all have to realize, man, is the people, the breadwinner is going to spoil it. No matter
Right.
what.
Okay, I like that, the
if you
breadwinner.
make money,
'Cause I'm gonna
you're going
tell you
to
the
spoil
things
you
you can't
who
get
you love. Why, who
Who you
am
love,
I to
right.
tell you no? Like, no.
Nah, you overdo
If I
it.
come,
You're
if I come home
right.
to, if I come home to a PS5 and an Xbox Series X and some Timbs and some new clothes,
That's
hey,
nothing
who am
to
I to say, look, I don't want this because I don't want to be spoiled? No, I'm taking it. You gonna turn it down?
Okay, now you know what?
That's
Let me tell you. Let me tell you how the
That's
problem.
the younger
Let me tell you
women.
how the problem-
I want that now.
Let me tell you
If
how
you
the
out
problem
there,
is.
if you out there, I want that
Oh,
now.
yeah, you get it.
Address 153.
Let me tell you about the problem I had. though. This is a problem I always it's always in my head. So it's been times that I even pay for the dinner and stuff. You know what I mean? I didn't pay for dinners with exes or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't pay for it. But it's been times that I like hand it to her and let her pay it. And I be thinking like, they probably like, look at his ass. Look, he got her paying for it. All
Yeah.
So that be in my head. I be like, wait, let me do it. I be kind
I don't
of,
know
and
about
it's
y'all.
stupid. I know it's stupid.
I feel good when my
It's
wife
stupid.
take me out for dinner.
It's stupid. But when
Hey,
even
babe,
when
let's go out
I'm
for
paying,
dinner.
I definitely let my wife take
You
me out to
paying?
dinner
Hey,
with those men.
hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It been a couple times I asked my wife, hey, babe, go out to dinner. You paying? I don't mind, bro.
Why? Yeah, we
I will ask a girlfriend.
That's your
If I had a girlfriend, I ask her. Bro, I just, who, bro, like, seriously though, like, I'm not saying that, look, I'll pay for it. But if she's willing to pay, that's showing me that she there for me, bro.
Yeah,
Like, ain't no
and
way.
And I'm like,
Ain't no way.
though. I'm like, thanks, man.
You
I
wave it
appreciate
off.
that.
No.
I got it.
See if she real.
You know what?
See if she
gonna
real.
pay for that dinner and be at home like we gonna get cable next month. We done ate our cable.
That's
money.
cool. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But treat me sometime.
No, absolutely.
Treat me sometime.
Show me.
Show me.
Show me.
Exactly. Treat me sometime.
Show
Don't
me.
let me.
So you going with what I said from the
What?
beginning? Like, man, offer sometimes.
No. I'm
You
not.
talking about dinner, you
I'm
talking about
not-
bills.
I'm
We
not-
are not the
right.
same.
No, I ain't even talking about all of that, though.
Offer me the no.
But I ain't even talking about all of that.
I'm teasing.
Okay.
But I'm not even talking about all that. But you get. But I'm not even talking about all of that. What I'm saying is, even a bill. Like, let's just say the cable bill doing. My wife got the money. She be like, hey, babe, here go the money for this month. Even though I don't need it, I'ma take it and put it up. You get what I'm saying? So like she just said, even if she do pay for dinner, and then if she come home and be like, hey, I'm kind of short, I got your back. I need you to know that I have your back at the end of the day.
And what if somehow you fall off and you can't do it though? Like, like your money then went down some.
The
I'ma
helpmate
get it,
comes
bro.
through the help.
No, it sounds like he's not accepting that help though.
I'ma get it, bro.
He's
He ain't accepting the hell if he accepting gifts and all that.
He confused.
No, no, you're misinterpreting what he's saying. What he's saying is he's gonna provide to the point that if life got hard for him, she don't mind doing because he's taking care of her. He's provided for the house. So I'm not afraid to fend for us 3-6 months. Let's say he in construction and it's cold outside. I can ride this wave if I need to, because you done held us down 3-5 years.
Exactly.
The problem be when a nigga be 6 months in and be like, so what you got on it? Not a damn thing. Nothing. Cause what is it? That's the problem. And the new era is it's so backwards. But again, it's what you saw. If you saw your mama pay everything, you don't know to not require that. So you get with a chick and you don't know that you're supposed to handle this, that, and the third. So now a woman got to groom you and teach you how you supposed. I don't give a shit what your mama paying for. I don't care how she struggled. It's her damn fault. I don't care. And that's not everybody's story.
But I don't think. Yeah.
That's not everybody's story. Because some people see it and be like, I promise.
But I don't even
saw
think.
my mama.
I don't think chicks these days. I don't think mothers influence them. I think social media influence them.
Right.
I think social media influence is way more of an influence than your parents.
That's just yes, like I told y'all tonight, we had another bomb topic. And I want to say, on the behalf of all of us, Nuthin Personal, the host, we want to say thank you. We made a big milestone. We reached our first 100 subscribers. Give yourself a hand. Yes.
Good looking, love.
We 1/10 of the way from IG. We need 1,000 before we can get that Buka. Yes. And then we get that Buka. Then we might change studios. We might have on a little makeup. Whatever, man. Everybody might have a hat on. You never know what might happen. Yes. So now I want to get everybody's final thought on this subject tonight. So we started out with Reg, so we're going to start it back with Reg on your final thought of this situation on episode 4. Don't forget to like and subscribe this. Share it with your mama, share it with your sister, share it with your man. Grab their phone, share that thing, share
Watch
that
it
thing.
together.
Yes.
Well, my last take, I'm not, let me go back to it. I'm not the one that's saying it should be 50-50. Maybe she make a little, I always feel the man should do a little more.
Just a little.
But
just your final thoughts.
Right, he should do more. Even if she got,
Talk to them, don't talk
even
to
if she
them.
the breadwinner, if she the breadwinner, he still should kind of go up a little more just by being a man. I don't know, that's just my thought. But I mean, I just came from a background and just like, we both gonna hustle. Like, go type of one, it works, do what works for you. But me, what I think works for me, we both gonna grind, we both gonna hustle. Now, you need to take care of these kids or something. So your grind might be a little down, but you taking care of home or something like that. Okay, that's cool. But I still believe none of us should just be not doing nothing. I think we both need to grind, and that's just the background I came from. I don't think nothing wrong with both of us grinding and looking out, and I don't think nothing wrong with every now and then the woman like, nah, babe, I got it this time. You know, you've been looking out or whatever. Then I'm probably gonna be like, hey, nah, I got it, baby. But then she waved me off again. I'm gonna let her do her. Let her treat me sometimes.
Hey, that's beautiful, man.
I'm gonna let her do her.
That's
But
showing
for the most part, I got it. But I also want you to grind and match my grind, match my hustle. And that's just.
All right, that's Reg the Realist. Final thoughts. Now we're gonna go to Angelique Sugar Mama. Final thoughts.
I think, like we said, it should be 100. Let it be a house account. Put the money in the house account. What you do with your side money, what they do with their side money is fine. But I feel like if we're married, it should be a unit account. Mm-hmm. Financially, the male protect and provide. I can't say that enough. I mean, if you handling one thing at 100, I'm gonna handle something else at 100, and that's just.
And if you date?
If we're dating, court me. I'm gonna if I care about you and I'm rocking with you, I'm gonna cater to you in your own way too, because I feel like y'all deserve it too. But court me, and I don't think this generation don't really know what courting means. I told you about day 3. They got some peace, and we go together, and that's just that. It don't go like dating, exclusively dating. We're a couple. No, it's dating. Date 3, we go together. You my man. Then we move.
Somebody inbox you on cutting, they slashing, they time.
Exactly. Don't hurt nobody picture. So it's just, I think in the courting phase, like Will said, it's appreciated. It shows what the meat and potatoes of what you are.
Right.
Or what you're trying to
get.
do. Now, if you are just, you just out here. If you find women who okay with going Dutch, live your life. But just don't get offended if she don't respect you at the same regard as she would the dude who's courting her. She's gonna take him a little more seriously than it made me at Portillo's. So, my thoughts is, as a marriage, it should be a unit. House account. Dating. Court me. We gonna spoil you if we like it. In our own way.
Jesus, I believe. Go ahead, Knucklehead Lou.
Yeah,
I need your final thoughts.
just piggybacking off of Sugar Mama. I pretty much say the same thing, man. His marriage, it's a joint thing. I don't mind taking care of everything. If we put it into an account, it's gonna take care of itself.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who makes the most money or who don't. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have each other back. And it's us against the world. So why wouldn't we want both of us to succeed in life? So my final take is it's a unit, man. You do it together, however any means necessary.
Absolutely.
If I need to do 100, I'm gonna do 100. If sometimes you need to do 100, you do 100. I don't mind how
And date.
what side of the boat it float on. The boat need to float.
And if you date?
If I'm dating,
Yeah.
if it depends on if we live together. I mean, the dating, and if she live with me, then I'm a rock with her the same way. If she live with me, man. But if she stand by herself, I'm not gonna pay her bills. You know what I'm saying? But if she call me, she paying her bills. It's pretty much like you paying her bills, because if she pay her bills, she call you and she needs something, you give it to her, you might well pay her bills. So I'm gonna rock with her the same way too, man. I just feel like if it's a woman that I'm interested in, I'm gonna invest in it. That's how I feel. I'm gonna invest in what I want. If I got my kids, I invest in them. People that
You
I
value.
love and I value, I invest in them. And I don't mind spending money on a woman. That's my final take. If you got it, take care of it, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the use of holding on to it?
Gotcha.
All right, my final take on it is similar to Knucklehead Lou. I'm a provider. That's just me by nature. I'm a great friend like that. I've been like that to my friends. If my friends don't have it, I take care of it. So if my sister, I'm like that to my sisters, my family. I mean, that's just who I am at the core. So I'm gonna be who God created me to be, and it's been a prayer of mine to God. I'm like, God, make me the lender and not the borrower. So I'll be the one.
Man, I felt that.
Lending it out. You need it. I'd rather be that one who lended than somebody. I'm in somebody's inbox. I need $30. I need some gas. I need to drive for Uber, Lyft.
I need to get to work
I
this
need
week.
to get to work. I need to my gym membership then expired. I'm exposing some things right now too. So if you hear me saying all these excuses, I'm exposing some things.
Hey, y'all can't keep
and
using
some
them same
lines,
excuses, man.
man. Talking about you need gas and your gym membership.
Gym
I
membership.
cut you off too.
I got like 10 of them in my phone right now that I ain't even opened up.
Yeah, they hoopers
Gym
on you,
membership.
House account.
Right. So
Take my gym membership.
I'm a provider,
Oh, baby.
and I like to take care of my people. But I also, on the other end, I like to be shown appreciated by my woman. Show me that you appreciate me. I know you. If I'm with a woman who can't provide, have the money like I have, and do the things I do, you sure can pop up on me. You sure can buy me lunch. I'm working 10, 12 hours in the barbershop. Do something like that. Give me a card showing me, telling me you appreciate me. So that's my main thing, is feeling loved and feeling appreciated by a woman. And that make me even go harder. Showing me I'm loved, showing me I'm appreciated. Oh, I got something special for you.
It's not about money.
It's not about money, right? It's exactly. So, but if I have a woman who has that bag too, that's just the windows of heaven. That's just God open up the window. That's me weeping what I done sold. So I receive that openly too. So we just gonna be one. And I thank everybody who done watched this show tonight. I know some people gonna love it, so make sure you tune in Sunday at 9:30. We go live on YouTube so we can hear your thoughts on everything and your opinions. And stay tuned. Be locked in. All right, we love you.
Love.